Welcome to a DropTent Media Production.
Welcome, everyone, to Slapstick Sports, your most inconsistent sports podcast you know. I am 1/4 of this show, Adam Nutter. What's up? To my left is an empty chair. Blaze died in a surfing accident. I don't know if you guys knew that, but he's dead now, and we know no one cares. No one cares about him. He's just gone forever, and he's off the show. No, just kidding. He's in New York for the week. Blaze is gone. To my parallel? No.
Further left.
Further left? No, there's a word for that. Adjacent? Parallel adjacent. Kevin Dalton.
I think it would be catty corner.
That's fair. Catty corner to my left. Catty corner left? Kevin Dalton.
What's up, folks?
Behind the computers, as always, PE producer Evan. What's up?
My camera's not working, so whatever. Fuck it.
I just switched over
to
nothing. Want me to unplug and plug it back in?
Yes. Yes, please.
Bam. We're live. It's fine. And then sitting in for Blaze, though, is, again, guys, we introduced him already on the show. He's been on multiple podcasts now. Producer Jesse Pedraz, everybody. Newly producers DropTent. What's up, Jesse? Thanks for sitting in.
Yeah, thank you.
Talking sports.
You've been seeing my right arm in most videos, so that's me.
Yes.
Being as quiet as possible.
Yes, as quiet as possible. And as Neil said, Inuit. As Inuit as possible.
Yes. Gone too far.
It's pretty funny now that I think about it.
It's hilarious.
Your South American just went too far to Antarctica.
Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
So I grew the beard.
All right. So big sports. A lot of sports the last 2 weeks, guys.
Yeah.
A lot of things going on. Real quick. Jesus Christ. Real quick. Let's recap the Super Bowl. Real quick, just because we didn't come back on air since the Super Bowl. I feel like it would be not a very good sports podcast. We don't talk about the Super Bowl at least for 5 minutes. So
yeah, I feel bad for Bosa. I'm not gonna lie.
No, he cried. I know.
Not only did he cry, but he got there so freaking quickly. Like 2 seconds.
Dude.
Like 2 seconds. Mahomes was like. He was panicking.
Yeah.
He was panicking.
Yeah, the whole game. Yeah.
Like, Bosa, dude, talk about playing your heart out.
You know what, though? He's a rookie. That's awesome. So he has, that's
know.
great that we have a lot of that to look forward to. And by the way, he's better than his brother, I think.
Oh, hell yeah.
Plays with more passion.
Well, he's also in a better situation because San Fran's got a little bit better talent around him than they have around Bosa.
Yeah, that's true. But I think what Evan,
or LA now, shall I say.
But I think Evan, you were going to say is Nick is better at the run and pass. Joey's just really good at the pass.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think also too Nick's being the younger brother, he learned. He's like,
true.
I can do that too, but I can do what you can't.
Right.
And I think coming up that probably helped him being the younger brother. I had, and it wasn't the younger brother, but I had, older cousins, that would always, fuck with me and shit like that.
Yeah.
Then until I was just like, wait, I'm quicker than you.
Yeah.
Tackle me now. Tackle me now.
You think about that. If he was watching his brother while he was still in college, he used his time that last year in college to perfect what his brother wasn't doing.
And just
the NFL.
And just exposure.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the locker room with those guys, and you know, obviously they're gonna be like, yo, if your brother plays like that and you play like that, you're definitely in.
I think you're good. It's like T.J. Watt and J.J. Watt. It's like it's like T.J.
I like that he's a Steeler, or I just like a Watt that's a Steeler because that defense is just. When you think defense, you think Steelers a lot.
Yeah, it was like legendary.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, I think he got snubbed out of the defensive player of the year.
Yeah, but
Gilmore won. He is good,
great.
but I think
Gilmore won defensive. I'm sorry, I didn't even keep up with that.
Oh, we could pull that up. In fact, real quick with the Super Bowl, it was a great game.
Yeah.
I think I love. By the way, I love Patrick Mahomes. I love both teams. I like both teams. So I like both teams. So it's like I didn't really care who wants to see a good game.
Gilmore did win the defensive player of the year.
You know what was nice though? it was two different teams that we hadn't seen in a while.
Yeah, true. Very
You
true.
know, it's usually always the Patriots. But
I'm still holding out for a Patriots Saints game though.
Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
Yes. Because those coaches, dude. I remember, like, I would think it's
hate
gonna
each
be
other.
like, I think it would be like Seahawks and Patriots.
I think you're gonna have to wait for the next
last second, and it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a coaching decision. Like, it's gonna be great. I feel like that game would be amazing.
I feel like Tom's just old. You hear this cowboy shit?
Oh God, I don't know.
No way
I really
fucking
don't know.
true. Apparently, Dak, who didn't they just sign?
No, they didn't.
Okay, they
They're
didn't
gonna
sign
have to
him.
franchise.
Okay,
tag.
my bad. Okay, so
Yeah.
that was the talk. Then that was it. My fucking brain. Sorry. The talk was they were gonna trade Dak, get TB, and
See, but they
bring
could
him
just
to-
sign Tom Brady.
Yeah, but here's the problem too. They're talking about freaking half their wide receiver core is going to walk from is our free agents too in Dallas. Because they're talking about right now.
Who
Where's
the
Amari?
fuck are their white?
They said where's Amari Cooper going to go because he's a free agent.
Who's it?
They
Him,
haven't paid
Gallup.
him
Who
yet
else do
either.
they have? Witten's 100 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they haven't paid. They haven't paid Amari Cooper yet either.
You know what I could see happening? I could see them maybe putting the franchise tag on Amari Cooper. This is totally just out of left field. Putting the franchise tag on Amari Cooper. Obviously not keeping Witten. He's old. Rob Gronkowski comes back.
No.
Tom Brady comes back.
Rob is
Nah.
done.
No
Rob's
way.
done.
He's having too much fun.
He's on the
Rob.
Masked Singer, bro.
Is he on the Masked Singer?
Yeah, watch that show.
So his career's
he's
over.
No, his career is skyrocketing,
Dude,
Jesse.
I'm
You're
telling
wrong.
you, no, the Masked Singer is the equivalent of Dancing with the Stars.
First of all,
okay,
Watch your fucking mouth. That's a good show. I'll fire everybody in this room. All right.
All right,
No, it's-
so we
no.
know that
Just
Adam Nutter-
bop him in the head and he'll go right down. Just bop him in
No,
the
it's-
head.
no, what's actually really funny about him being on that show is like obviously you don't know it's him, but
Yeah.
it's so blatantly Rob Gronkowski. Like they do a pretty good job on that show. Like I really don't know who the celebrity usually is until they reveal him.
Yeah.
When he walked out on stage in the giant lion costume, I'm like, that's Rob Gronkowski. Like just his mannerisms. I was, and by the
Yeah.
way, he's so big.
the manner
Yeah,
and
he's
the
huge.
the
He's
size.
so tall.
Yeah.
Could you pull up a picture of him in that show?
Yeah.
By the way, he's not officially revealed yet, but he also has rapped. He rapped 2 songs, and you just hear him talking.
Which songs?
Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby, and
of course.
something else.
Yeah.
And just that Masked Singer. It's 1,000% him, guys. It's so funny. It's him. It's 1,000% him.
Yeah, he looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, him next to Nick. Ev, you gotta pull up that picture. Pull up a picture of him standing next to Nick Cannon. It's psychotically size differential.
Nick
Even
Cannon-
with the costume, you're like, come on, dude.
Nick Cannon's a bitch.
Nick Cannon is a bitch. I know, but I'm just talking about this for size comparison. I cannot
Right
believe.
there.
Oh, there.
Oh,
no, that's not him. That's
no,
Drew Carey.
that's-
That was Drew Carey. The llama. That was revealed. I can't believe I have a picture of them standing next to each other. Okay, no big deal. But
Well,
like,
that's
it was
because
just.
Nick-
It was just
Nick
no.
Cannon
That
was
like when he was
like,
interviewing him on the whatever.
Yeah,
but
no,
like,
I know,
dude.
yeah. He's just like way up here.
Yeah, really. He looks big next to that dude that looks big. That guy looks
Yeah.
big next to him. That looks like a big
Yeah.
ass dude. I really think like they went out of their way to find big dancers.
But it's
to,
funny
like-
because Jamie Foxx was the guest judge in this episode. He's like, it's Rob Gronkowski. like he's like, it's so obviously
I
Rob
love
Gronkowski.
Jamie Foxx
That's
Yeah.
so
funny.
much.
Everyone's like, it's bro, it's fucking Rob. Like everyone is like, it's clearly. Stop even trying to pretend. It's not even fun. Just say it's Rob. We all know.
That's hilarious.
But that's no way. No way he's coming back. That's because my point. He's doing this shit. He looks like he's having too much fun.
Oh, he's having way too much
doing
fun.
this.
I
Why would he
heard-
go back to football?
I heard he wanted to do he wanted to do pro wrestling, but I was like, no, he's not going to do pro wrestling.
Yeah,
'cause
I
his
can see
back
that.
I could
is
see,
hurt.
I could
Oh.
100.
His
I
back
could
is screwed up.
no, I could 100% see him do pro wrestling because his buddy Mojo Rawley.
No, I think.
Yeah, I
no,
know,
think
but
'cause
like it would be like a one-off.
He already
Like, he
has
would-
done a couple things with WrestleMania and stuff like that.
It was only one thing.
He did
but
the-
it
he
was
did the
Was it only
run-in.
one thing?
It was only one
Oh,
thing.
I thought it was a bunch of stuff too.
Well, I guess maybe like he did a segment, but like at WrestleMania,
Oh, okay.
he came in
He-
for the
yeah, he did a run-in.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But he's all fucked up though. Like physically, yeah.
physically he's fucked. Like
Yeah.
his back, like
His elbow, right? His shoulder
yeah,
and
his
shit.
elbow, yeah, dude. Like he is. I think because of like where the NFL's going with the CTE and everything, athletes just realize like it's not worth it at all.
Yeah.
And he has Super Bowls. And as soon as
Right.
you have one of those rings,
Who
you
gives a
have
shit?
access, dude. You have access to Hollywood.
That also, if you're Rob, right? You're like, he has 2 rings. I know he really didn't earn one, but he still has 2 rings
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah,
It's like,
so.
hey man, my legacy is cemented. I don't owe anyone anything. I don't have to earn any respect.
Yeah.
He's one of the best tight ends of all time.
Yeah.
So, peace. Just
Yeah.
go off and do what the fuck you want to do.
Pretty much. No, I totally agree. He's done.
Now back to Tom Brady though, because that was just like spitballing.
Yeah.
It really was. Where do you think Tom Brady's going to play next year?
New England.
I
You
don't
do?
know.
You don't think so?
Maybe. I mean, I guess. I'm hearing all reports. I'm assuming he's going to stay in New England. I don't understand why he wouldn't stay. Like, that's where he's won the
I don't know.
championships.
Kev, what do you think? New England?
It's going to be tough for them to let him go to another team.
And who are they going to play?
I can't imagine that they're not going to want him to retire as a
Patriot.
Patriot.
Yeah.
It would literally tarnish his legacy in a way.
You know what it would be
Not
like?
tarnish.
It'd be like
I'm
Montana.
sorry, but you know what it would be like? It would almost be like Joe Montana going to the Chiefs.
Yes, you're right. That's
It
my
would
point.
almost be exactly
Because
like
everyone
that.
forgets. Everyone's like, that didn't
Or
really happen. though."
or Emmitt Smith going to the Arizona Cardinals.
Right.
Oh, God.
Right.
I mean,
Brett Favre coming back.
Well, Brett Favre coming back was awesome.
No, it wasn't because he played like shit. and
Jerry
you're like,
Rice
he's-
played for the Seattle Seahawks, if you guys remember,
And the Raiders.
Right.
and the Raiders.
And the
But
Raiders.
the Seattle Seahawks was even worse.
But no
Right.
one wants
I
to
know.
remember that. Is my
Right.
point.
Yeah,
and I think Tom knows that it would tarnish his.
Yeah.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
also think that Tom Brady has a big enough ego to where he's like, I want to win one without Bill Belichick.
I don't know. I don't know if
think
he does.
I think Belichick has the bigger ego.
I think so,
in
too.
that. I think he wants if like Brady leaves, he needs to win one without Brady.
Oh,
like
if Brady
honestly-
leaves, I could see him going all out on trying to get Jimmy Garoppolo back.
No, he's locked up.
He's locked up. He's done. He's in. San
And why the
Francisco
fuck
for a
would John
while.
Lynch give him away?
Who?
Jimmy
for
Garoppolo.
everything.
No.
That's why I said. That's
For
why
everything?
That's why I
They
said that
don't
he would
have
try to.
anything
That's
to
why I
give
said that he
them.
would try to.
No.
They have nothing to give San
I
Francisco.
know that they don't. I know they don't. That's why I said
They
he
could
would
offer
try
them
to.
4 first-round picks and be like, we're good.
They could offer
Yeah,
him 10. That's
true.
why I said
Yeah.
he would try to.
Yeah.
That's why I said he
I-
would try to. He misses that. He misses that.
I
Completely.
don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's
Yeah.
going to stay in New England.
Yeah.
He should.
But I think that the Cowboys are going to be fucked because they're going to have to franchise.
Yeah.
Because they're going to
Yeah,
have
we can all agree on that at this table.
Yeah, because they're
Eagles
going to
and
have
Giants
they're
fans
gonna have-
alike.
They're going to have to
Redskins.
franchise Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, what I can see Jerry
Dakota,
Jones,
first of all, Dakota, because he's a bitch.
what I can
He's
see
a punk-ass
what I
person.
can see Jerry Jones doing is franchising him for this year
Hmm.
and waiting for the kid from Clemson to come out next
Oh,
year's draft.
Lawrence.
Make sure you talk to
Trevor-
Mike, Kev.
Trevor
Pull
Lawrence.
with you. Pull with you.
Make sure that Trevor
Yeah.
take Trevor Lawrence, and what they'll do is they'll trade Dak to the team that's got the first overall pick
Get Trevor
to
Lawrence.
get that first pick to take Trevor
one
Lawrence
wants
and get
that.
the.
But that's under the incumbence of like Dak being awesome. Like it's
Yeah,
like
Dak
like
is
Dak has to be.
average.
It's like you're offering someone a 24-year-old Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
You're offering them a fucking
understand
24-year-old
the
Dak
hype.
Prescott.
I didn't understand the hype, honestly, when he like took Romo's spot. Like I was like, Romo.
With whatever.
No, it's not even Romo was great.
He was not great.
He was
Jesse.
He was pretty freaking.
He was a good quarterback.
He
He
was
was a very
Romo-
good
he
quarterback.
was a very
Romo's good as an announcer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he was a
true.
very good
He
quarterback.
never could win the big one. I
Yeah,
agree.
right. That's
But
what
at the
makes him
same
not great.
time, fair. Okay, fair. But at the same time, you worried and you sweated
Yes.
in the fourth quarter every
Yes.
time. And I was mad respect to Romo.
Hey, he beat the Giants and Eagles a lot.
Yeah,
He did,
that
yeah.
dude-
Yeah,
that
so
dude
like
was
yeah.
great.
agreed. But the reason I said he's not great is because he only won one playoff game.
Yeah, but that's
Right.
not all his
No.
fault. That's the Cowboys'
yeah.
Sure,
fault.
that's not all his fault, but but
It
yeah,
always
but-
falls to the quarterback.
exactly. But
Yeah,
no
but
one goes.
that's just being dumb about it.
No, but no one goes. Joe Montana really didn't
But
earn
he
those
was great,
Super
but,
Bowls.
like-
It's like, yeah, he did.
But
yeah, but
he
no,
has-
but we do go out and say that Trent Dilfer did not earn that Super Bowl at all.
No. Is that he didn't earn it? Is that he didn't win it for them?
Wait, so
Same
by
difference.
that argument,
It's not the same difference.
It is.
by that argument, Barry Sanders is not great.
Yep.
And Dan Marino's not
yeah.
great.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
really,
because Dan Marino won multiple playoff games. He's
So
won
we're
playoff
going-
games.
so
no,
we're
no,
going
no.
by
I'm saying
playoff
no, but at least
record?
he's won. No, I'm saying at least he's won more than one playoff game. Dan Marino.
So this is,
Yeah, I
but this is
know.
also this is going into more of my wheelhouse with basketball. But that would try to be saying like Chris Paul's not great.
Yeah, you can't say he's not great.
you
He's
can't-
Are you,
freaking
you know what,
great.
you guys? Hold on. You guys might be turning me on this argument. I still don't think he's a great quarterback though, but not for
No.
the reason I said.
Actually, you know what? Here's the real reason why I would say that Tony Romo
gotta
wouldn't
take
be
a
an
piss. I'm sorry.
all-time
Go ahead,
great
keep going
quarterback
on.
is because he didn't have enough time to play. He didn't start his career early enough.
Yeah, well,
If he would have
but
played
that
another,
was probably good for him.
it was good for him because he had a really good, solid career. But I feel like if he played 3 more years and just had one bad year in the beginning,
yeah,
I think he'd be all-time great. Like with
Yeah.
numbers too. Because I think that's the one thing he's missing is some
Who
of the
was he-
numbers.
Who did he
Yeah, a little
follow?
bit.
Nobody, because the Cowboys were awful for a while.
Bledsoe.
Yeah. I think it was
think.
Bledsoe and
Was
like
it
the and a
Bledsoe?
mix of a bunch of bums.
Yeah, I think it was actually Bledsoe.
I say
So,
bums,
so,
but-
we can, so we can blame their coaching for not getting his career started earlier?
The coaching was Bill Parcells.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Because I remember Tony Romo. He didn't start playing until his 4th or 5th year, right?
yeah, fourth or like something late.
it was
But then again,
Yeah.
like also Aaron Rodgers benefited from that too. And
Yeah,
like,
but Aaron Rodgers has had a longer career.
I know.
Tony Romo
yeah.
had some of the had the neck and back problems.
Yeah, man, that dude was tough.
I mean, Tony Romo, honestly. I mean, and I'm an Eagles guy. I
Yeah, I'm a
believe
Redskins
green.
guy. I fucking man.
Oh,
I
you
hated
hate him even more.
Oh, I hate
Um,
him, but I like.
he's
But
an
you
abs-
gotta
he's a-
respect.
yeah.
You gotta
He's a damn
respect
good
your
quarterback.
rivals sometimes, man.
What are
You know what he did
Who
with
are
a-
you? Washington?
I'm Washington.
You're
Let's
a
go.
Redskins fan?
I'm a Redskins
weird,
fan.
right?
It
Holy
sucks.
crap! We got 3/4 of the
I am
NFC
the-
East in here.
Exactly.
If
Here's
we had
the
a
thing.
divide, we'd all kill the Cowboys.
I've
fan
been
in here, so-
alive.
That's exactly right.
There was one, but he's in the closet now. He's dead.
My existence is as long as them not winning a championship. Straight up.
You got to get
Born
rid
in
of Dan
91.
Snyder. You want to win a championship? You got to get rid of Dan Snyder.
Listen. Can we be outside of his house? We have pickets. We have torches. We can do it. DC Defenders. Let's go. I don't know, man. Yeah, fucking Redskins. Ugh,
Oh, there's
trust
a-
me. Well, the first game of the season when you guys, the Eagles, like very first quarter, I was like, "Oh, we look great. This is great." And then by the third quarter, I was like, "Okay, we're back to our regular
The
selves."
season's
There
gone.
you
The
go.
season
I was
started
like,
now.
I knew
Yeah.
as soon as that season, like the first game went, I was like, this is gonna be a long ass season, dude. This is
There
gonna be
you
a
go.
long ass season.
Okay,
and
so
I was right.
as a Redskins fan, then what's something good that you would take away from this past year? What did you
I like
see that
Holcomb.
was
I
good?
didn't see a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of gave up in the end. I didn't watch us beat the Panthers, which I was like, damn it, I wish I got to see us. Haskins, I don't know. I just don't trust the organization really. The
You think they're
thing
gonna
with
scuttle him?
It's not even that. It's like the thing with Trent Williams, how he had like cancer and the staff didn't find out about it till like way later, and like I was like, how incompetent can this organization be?
Well, yeah.
Where it's just like you missed cancer, like what the fuck? I don't know.
Right. It's not like it's, back in the 60s when, Brian Piccolo was playing.
Yeah.
And cancer wasn't that relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, what's cancer? Shut up, pussy. Get back in there.
Must
Go
be
in-
my allergies. There's supposed to be a ton of
Go
pollen
and
out here.
block for fucking Steve Smith, Alex Smith, and now he has a broken leg. See the whole thing. It's just.
Dude, Alex Smith almost died.
I know he almost
Yeah.
died. See, so many people have almost died in this organization where it's just like, I don't know what to do anymore. Go XFL, go DC Defenders, let's go.
Oh, there you go. There's our
New York
segue.
Guardians.
Yeah.
There's our segue into the NFL.
XFL, it's terrible.
XFL.
It's so bad.
I like it because we won.
I think the Guardians won too. But it's just like and I'm not even kidding. If I didn't have brain trauma and I worked out again, and give me like a year, I think I could try out for the XFL with my skill level of football. That I
Not
had.
against some of the people, man. Some of the guys really.
I was
are
watching
good.
a ton of guys. Yes, some are. I was watching a ton of guys also drop wide open passes in their hands. So I don't know.
They should be playing defense.
I mean, like wide open, like ding. Oh man, no one's around me for 7 yards. Like, come on.
that
dude.
one
Well, now
game-
you know why they're a free agent.
Yeah, that one game, there were a ton of drop passes by that one team.
What do you even know?
The Vipers.
The
No.
Vipers?
Oh my
That's what I
God!
was
The
watching.
Tampa Bay game was real bad when we were watching that on Sunday. They were dropping a lot of
They were
balls.
playing
at
New
least in the
York.
first
They were,
half.
and they were just terrible.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were.
I'm not. I think I could have played safety for the XFL. I think I played safety for the XFL.
I will say PJ Walker for Houston, the quarterback, he looked really good. I mean, he was running around. I mean, not getting hit. He was very elusive, but his throws were crisp, dude. I mean, he was throwing them fast.
I still think we should go to a New York game. They play at MetLife.
What do you think of the
$25 tickets? It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. It was it was better than fucking
no football
or some college even some college announcers.
What about
terrible.
like when they were talking about like gambling and shit like that?
I actually like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
gets you more involved.
It gets you more involved. I don't gamble, but you do.
Oh yeah.
So what do you think about it?
You know what? I held off the first week.
Yeah, but what do you think about the idea of do you like the idea of them like talking about it?
What,
like
gambling?
Like during the broadcast, and like give them the odds and shit.
Why not?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, there's shows on now that they were doing that with the fucking Philadelphia Flyers. Their Comcast Sportsnet had a show. It was called The Daily Wager. It's called The Daily Wager.
Oh yeah, but that's different.
Yeah.
But they were running it through like the Sixers, and they were making. They're like, no, the odds of him getting this or getting a double or doing this or doing that. Right there while the game was going on, and they're watching the game, and they're like, "Oh my God, I had him having less than 10 rebounds, and crap, he's got 7 in the first quarter." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're talking about it. I mean, I absolutely have no problems with it. You know, that leads me to another point that I'm going to go off topic a little bit, but is Pete Rose?
Oh yeah.
Getting back into baseball after what happened with the Astros. And their bullshit apology that they tried to pull.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I saw that. I was like, oh,
I mean,
you guys are
come
bitches.
on. You know? I mean, but I don't have no problems with the XFL, and I have no problems with them talking about betting on the
Neither.
XFL.
I also think Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame.
Because I'm going to tell you something. They know people are going to do it. They know people are going to bet on it. They know people are going to bet on the NFL.
Can I read the shitty apology? Can I read like a summary of it?
I mean, they're saying that, you know, Pete Rose, because he lied, that he said he didn't gamble. Who the hell cares?
Yeah.
He didn't cheat the game. These guys actually cheated the game.
He just
So
betted
Jim
himself.
Crane said our opinion is that this didn't impact the game.
Yes, it did not impact the game.
What a cunt! They should be stripped of that fucking title.
Well,
And that's what everybody's
probably.
saying.
That's what I said. I said that right at the beginning. I was like,
I
get the
said
fuck
don't
outta
give
here.
them to the Dodgers. They don't deserve it either. It just gets no one gets it. Like it's
yeah,
it.
Right.
it's
No one
vacant.
gets it.
It's vacant.
It's just
That's
vacant.
right. It's a vacant title.
The 18-19 series, right? 2019 series.
19, yeah.
19,
Oh.
yeah.
And
yeah.
and by the way, I have to wear a Yankee jersey today, but fuck the Astros twice because they fucked us twice and they cheated. Legitimately, they cheated us
In the
twice.
championship
Yeah, they
game.
did
So they
To
cheated
go
us
to
out
the-
of a fucking
to go to
legitimate
the World
World Series
Series.
run.
Uh-huh.
So I actually have a legitimate gripe against the Astros
But
as a fan of the Yankees.
But the fact that they actually cheated the fucking game,
yeah.
and the players were like, "Yeah, okay, we did it," and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna absolve you from everything now."
Right.
But Pete Rose was gambling on baseball, and he's
Betting
like
for himself.
betting
Yeah.
for himself,
I know.
and he wasn't.
He believed
He
in
wasn't.
himself. That's
Right.
all.
Although he wasn't
That's the
gambling,
funniest
he
part
was
about
not
it.
gambling as a player. He was gambling as the manager.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they were,
he
and
was
their
able to
and
play.
their
Betting
problem
to
with
win.
their problem, he was betting on his own team to win. So it's not like he was like, well, I'm going to bet on my team to lose,
Right.
and then I'm going to sit there and
Yeah,
throw
That's
the
throwing
game.
obviously,
it. Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
obviously a giant problem.
Right.
Yeah,
That'd be a giant problem.
that's an actual issue. I mean, like both things are, I don't know if they're both not okay.
I
You know,
think
No, I
one
disagree.
is, I think it's one is that you believe in yourself. That's it.
Right. It's like, hey, we're
straight
going
up.
to win.
But to actually, and now I saw on either Instagram or Twitter tonight before I left work that somebody questioned Verlander because he was pitching for the Astros.
Yeah, he was.
And he was on a decline and on his way out in Detroit. And then all of a sudden he comes to the Astros and has a resurrection. If they're cheating on one side of the ball, they're not cheating on the other side of the ball.
Oh, what do you mean? They were cheating as much as they fucking could. This is where
Well,
they got caught.
well, right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. How do you cheat as a pitcher against a hitter?
Well, they did it with trash cans. I saw. I have a friend that
They were hitting him?
no. So I have a friend that does photography for the MLB, and she always like talks about them. I'm not a big baseball fan, guys, just so you know. But what'd you say? Whatever. Stop whispering sweet nothings at me. I'm getting turned on.
Yeah, they can't jerk off in front of all three of you, so someone has to leave the room.
You don't know that. I mean, what was I talking about? Oh, so she showed me a video of the Astros cheating, and like, so whenever the catcher was giving the signals to the pitcher, so you'd hear like a bang on like a trash can saying that this is gonna be a fastball, this is gonna be a curveball.
I get that, but
and like, well, that's all I seen. So
Bro,
that's
I'm
all I
saying,
have
like,
contributed.
I'm saying if you're the Astros pitching staff, how can you cheat against the opposing hitting staff as a pitcher? It's a lot harder because you can't
doctor on the ball.
But
shit
besides
like
that, besides the obvious
But
fucking
think-
physical
but
fucking
think-
with something.
But think about that though.
I don't know.
If he's coming out of Detroit and he's lost his
No, I'm not
curveball, he's
against
lost
you.
this kind of stuff.
I'm just trying to. I'm just because I don't want. It's like an accuse. I'm trying to think of how can a pitching staff, besides physically doctoring a ball, how can they cheat?
Wasn't there a wire involved?
You know
That was all
what?
hitting though.
You know what too?
Oh, that's all
You know what
hitting?
too?
Oh yeah, you're right.
How
It
did
is
we
all
know
hitting.
about any of this shit before it came out? So I mean, yeah, we haven't thought of it yet. And
No,
like,
I'm not saying
smart.
you guys are
I'm
wrong.
I'm not smart enough to have thought of anything either.
Yeah,
I'm just
neither
saying,
am I.
like-
is there anything maybe you guys can
No,
think of? 'Cause I
I'm-
can't think of anything.
But,
I can't think of
that
anything.
that freaking apology means
That's
we're gonna
shit.
find another way to
They
do
are.
it. We're gonna find another way to do
They're clearly
it.
not sorry.
Right.
They're clearly mad they got caught.
Yep.
They're not
No.
mad. They're not mad at their actions. They got mad they got
Yep.
caught.
Yep.
It's like a kid. It's like fuck, I got caught. How do I? And they're like, well, how do I not get caught next time with
This
my mom?
reminds me. This reminds me of the South Park bit of BP of the CEO. He's just like, "I'm sorry."
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry.
I mean-
we're sorry.
Stealing signs is a part of baseball,
Mm.
but
But-
stealing them by the runner on second base.
Also using
Stealing
equipment
the sign.
like camera equipment.
Yeah,
They were like
Right.
video recording.
Well, that's what they were
it's all
doing.
high
The-
tech.
Yeah, it's
shit.
high tech stealing.
Yeah,
Right. And what they were talking about was that, you used to steal signs. You would have somebody sit in your dugout and watch the other guy's third base coach go through their signs, and if you watch it close enough, you can pick
Right.
up what they're
Yeah.
doing.
But that's like counting
whether-
cards, where it's
Right.
not illegal, but it's frowned upon.
No,
Yeah,
but
kind of.
that is legit. If you can
you always
legitimately,
wanna
while you're
find an
doing
edge.
that, steal their signs, then more
But
power
that's-
to you.
Yeah, but that's way different than a guy in center field with a camera
Absolutely.
being like,
It-
okay.
well, that's
know?
my
So.
that's my point.
Right.
Why
Yeah.
are you squeezing the
Stealing
camera?
signs.
Well, yeah,
stealing
they're-
signs has always been a part of
They
baseball.
might have been counting cards before, but they went and got a camera, stuck it up to the
camera's working.
ceiling, had another dude with a fucking
boob,
with an
dude.
extra card to come in and sneak in
Bag
there.
of
Like
sand.
they were going all Ocean's 11 as opposed to just counting
Right,
cards
no,
at
I
some
agree.
weirdo.
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
At
I agree.
Atlantic City,
I
they
totally
were
agree.
going all out.
I agree.
What's
I
the
agree.
card movie?
21.
21. They went 21. Not.
Yeah, they went
Ocean's
21 on
That
baseball.
was a
yeah.
shitty joke. Sorry, guys.
I know what you're going for.
Yeah.
It's all right.
You had to ask for the
I'm
reference.
always trying. I'm always
If
trying.
you have to
New
ask
jokes.
for the reference,
Yeah.
don't make the joke.
There you
Stop
go.
there.
There you go.
Stop there.
Hey,
God
mute
damn
me,
it.
please. No.
Yeah, so fuck that. Seriously, they should be stripped. They should be stripped for at least one of them. Probably two,
Yeah.
but at least
probably.
one.
Yeah, definitely. Because
And given to the
That's
Yankees.
really
No,
fucked
I'm kidding.
no.
No, they should be stripped and
But
have
it-
an empty year.
But it
vacant
was
year.
so funny because you look at their stats
Yeah.
when they were playing away and they were playing at home, and the guys who were having these huge years were terrible on the road.
Well, yeah, I'm also like, who the fuck is Correa? Like, who are these guys? Like, I like Altuve. Okay, he's good, I guess. He's
No,
4 feet
his
tall.
batting- his
How
batting-
good is he?
He's the one whose batting average was shitty on the road.
Right.
His much better
But
batting
that's-
average at
but
home.
that's my
Right?
point.
They should have gone out and just signed a bunch of big guys and been like, "Look what we're gonna do."
Because I'm sorry. I find it hard to believe that Jose Altuve, who's I'm just gonna keep lowering his height, 2.5 feet tall.
He's a really short guy.
Is hitting 30 home runs, however many home runs a year he's hitting. It's like it's crazy to me. I'm sorry.
And he hits one off of Chapman to win the game. Yeah, a fastball.
Oh,
a
he-
fastball almost above his head.
He really
because
will.
he's only 3'4".
He's only 1'2". So I don't know. Chapman, who throws, I'm not kidding, 106.
106, yeah, something like that. Whatever.
He's throwing 106.
And he catches
before.
up to that on a high pitch, which is
Jerk
almost.
me off.
Which I
Get
played
the
baseball.
fuck
I
outta
played
here.
baseball my whole life, and it's almost impossible to do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you actually played for real baseball. You play real baseball.
Wait, what's real baseball?
No, like he actually played
Organized.
like for a while.
Organized.
Like good.
Organized. We
Like he
organized
was
it in
good.
the
What do you
street.
do? What do you play real crimes? No, we do
No,
organized.
we organized crimes, man. Come on now.
I'm just saying, like he was actually a good baseball player. Yeah, fuck them though. But staying on the baseball thing, they did. We were talking about the new proposed playoff rules
Yes.
for baseball. Do you guys see this? Have you seen this? If you could pull up and try to
There's
pull up
parts
an
I
article.
like. There's parts I like. There's parts I don't
I
like.
like all of it. I think if I read it right the first time, that's it. Let's just scroll. Just try to find like where it just gives you kind of the proposal idea of it. No, keep going down. Keep going down. Just keep scrolling down. Go down. Down.
Here it is, right there. Right there.
Sorry. Okay.
It's to bring more teams in.
So, teams entering the postseason from 5 to 7 in each league, which, okay, I like that. It would give the club with the best record in each league a bye of the wild card.
I like that,
that too. And direct pass to the division series, right? In the wild card round, the two other division winners in the wild card with the next best record would each host all 3 games in a best of 3 wild card round. I like that too.
I don't like the other host in all 3 games.
It saves time.
I get that it saves time.
What are you
but,
going to play till January?
Well, that's the thing. My only complaint with this is if you're going to do something like this, you got to shorten the season. And they're not going to shorten
So the bottom 3 wild cards would have no first round home games. But they're lucky to be there, so they don't really deserve it.
Well, right. So I get it, but
Fuck it. Earn your spot. Earn your keep.
Yeah.
You were giving you the chance to be here. It shouldn't matter about home field advantage. Go win the games.
all right, we'll see. We'll see your opinion on that if the Yankees are in one of those spots.
Keep scrolling down. Yankees are always amazing. Shut up. Keep scrolling down. Then there's one where it's they get to pick.
So what I believe
Here
it
is the
was,
division winner with the second best record in the league would then get the first pick of its opponents from those lower 3 wild cards. Then the other division winner would pick, leaving the last 2 wild cards to play each other. And it's all going to play out on a Sunday night of the regular
What?
season.
See, my problem is you get
So
rid
they
of those
pick
last.
their opponents?
Yes, I like that.
They're just
No.
trying to get more people to watch the
I don't
TV.
give a fuck.
That's
Right.
just that's
See,
just dumb.
what I would do is I would get rid
I
of
don't like that.
the last 2 playoff teams playing each other. And if you're going to pick that, you're going to say, okay, I'm the Yankees. I want to play, I don't know, Cleveland because they fucking suck.
Right.
Okay? So you're going to play them in the wild card round because they suck and I get all 3 games at Yankee Stadium.
No, that would be the 7-game series. That's the next round, isn't it?
No.
No. The wild card
Oh,
teams are
I'm
going to
sorry.
pick each other. They're going to pick who they want to play.
I still like it. I'll tell you why I like it. It creates a lot more rivalry, competition, and animosity. Because think about it.
Definitely. It's going to have more storylines.
Thank you.
Which is
More
See, I would
storylines.
like this if you got rid of you play all the games at home.
No, I still don't give. Who gives a
You
fuck?
can't
Baseball.
do that. Do
It's not football.
I
Home
like
field advantage for baseball is really the same.
my problem is I like
well, home field advantage for baseball is even more so because
It is.
Yeah,
you're,
Absolutely.
it's at the most out of any
Oh,
sport.
yeah.
I
Like in
disagree.
any
I think
sport.
football, especially if
Absolutely
No.
not.
No.
no.
It's the field, man.
The field is completely different.
Can you guys hear my argument and then I'll
Yeah,
hear your argument?
Sure, go ahead.
Sure.
In football, right?
Yeah.
12th man.
Yeah.
That's literally their trademark for having such a loud stadium.
Yeah.
You name one stadium that's known for being loud in baseball.
You don't have to have.
about the loud.
It's
You
not
don't
about
have
the
to
My
have
stadium.
point
wait,
is
wait,
fo-
it's not. It's not about stadium being loud in baseball.
I understand. I
It's
know
about the ground.
loudness.
No, it's about the grounds crew and how the field's maintained.
Exactly.
Because they're used to how that field's maintained. You lay a bunt down the third baseline, they know where it's going to stay
Okay, fair.
in thing. That's
Yeah.
where you get your home field advantage in baseball.
I still.
And isn't it-
I'll concede to 50. I'll concede to half my argument.
actually-
I still don't agree.
I'd
I still
actually
think-
take. I'd actually take
two
that
and one.
whole
You get two and one.
Let's travel
home
time.
field argument thing, that the whole 12th man thing, almost as a non-factor to a good team. to a playoff
In
caliber
baseball
team, it's
that's
really
a non-factor.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't require you hearing what everybody's doing.
That was my point. I was saying I was saying in football stadiums, the crowd could physically impact the game.
Right, because the players have to hear the signals.
Right, but in baseball, it can't physically impact the game, the crowd and stuff. So that home field vibe, which obviously that does matter.
Yes.
Home field vibe does matter,
Yeah,
especially
definitely.
in football. Playing in front of the home crowd always matters more than playing away. So that's why I'm saying it's kind. I get your guys' point, but I don't think what I'm saying isn't also valid.
Yeah, it's not that it's not valid, but I think that you actually kind of proved us even more correct when you said that, or when we all kind of came to the agreement that the Astros played worse when they were away
Well, they're also
this past year.
cheating.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they were
That's what
able
I'm-
to cheat 'cause
Well, that's
they
what
were
I'm
at
saying.
home.
They were cheating,
yeah.
but they were also at home,
But my
which
only
made it even
problem
easier to
is,
do everything.
My problem with this is if you're not going to shorten the season, now you're going to be playing in almost December.
Yeah, it's
you're
ridiculous.
not.
Yeah,
Yes,
you are.
will.
Really?
You're into November
Yeah,
already.
yeah. I mean, Jeter's nickname is Mr. November.
Yeah, you're into November
No,
already.
I know it's missed.
So now
No, but
you're
I'm
adding
saying
you're adding
November-
4 more games on.
But
And
don't
that's
they
still-
usually end at like November 3rd or something like that?
Yeah, but
It's
now,
never-
you're,
it doesn't-
but
now you're adding more
you're
games
adding
on.
more games. You're adding,
And I'm going to tell you right now, with the TV, they're not going to play all 3 games back to back. They're going to put a day in between games
Probably.
so they can have the TV ratings.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna
So
do
now
2,
you've
2
expanded it
split
another
1.
week and a half.
And of course, they're not going to have the NL games, the AL games on
the
all
same time.
all
No.
the same days either.
You're going to have this. You're going to have Monday, Wednesday, Friday NL. You're going to have
Yep.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday the AL.
It'll be an extra
Yeah.
week
It's
and a
going to be an
half.
extra week and a half.
That's cold.
Yeah.
And you're going to
And-
say you're going to be playing in Yankee Stadium. It's going to be snowing.
Now
in November.
weather does
Now
really
weather
affect
plays-
baseball.
Yeah.
Way
Now
more than
weather-
football.
Correct. I
Definitely.
mean, now it doesn't affect. It could all. Think about it this way: it's almost as bad as playing in Colorado in April, because they get snow in Colorado in April. So this is they've done that before, where they've taken Colorado and not had the first week of the season. They don't have any home games because there's too much of a chance of snow
Oh right.
in Colorado.
Yeah.
So they'd have too many games getting canceled because of snow.
I actually firmly believe all baseball stadiums should have a retractable roof.
Yeah, you had this argument last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
it
don't
makes
disagree.
That makes
Because
sense
you get a
with
nice
all
sunny day, you open the
warming.
freaking
Right.
roof.
What-
I think
Yeah, what
NFL
difference
should be
does
the
it
same way too.
No, weather in football is awesome.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but I think also
It
most
helps.
cities should also
But-
have the opportunity to have Super
You don't
Bowl
think
as
a
well.
fucking
I was
Super-
just saying that.
Hold
I was
on.
just going to say that.
I disagree with how you do the Super Bowl though too. I think what they should do was the 32 teams.
Go back to the ice bowl.
Take 32 teams. No, take 32 teams. Put them in a.
I like that.
Put them in a
Ice
bingo.
bowl.
Put them in a bingo ball, and to pull them out. And for the next 32 years, that's where the Super Bowl is in that year order. Whatever
Well, that's
year
what I'm
you pull 'em
saying. You'll end up
Mm.
February. You'll end up playing in Green
Maybe.
Bay. You
Yeah.
get an ice bowl.
Maybe.
Who cares?
Oh well, it's
That's
fucking football.
that's football
I
play.
don't want to hear the excuse. Well, they would have fair conditions. Fuck you. It's football.
Yeah, you know why they do it?
well, it's
you want to know why they do
media
get
and
it.
all
They
that
do it. They do it
I
because
get
they want
it.
to. They do it because they want all the high profile
No.
people
Guys,
coming.
I
out to
get
games.
it.
Yeah.
Why they do it. I'm just saying it's bullshit,
Mhm.
and it's not what football's
Right.
about.
You're right. You know what? People should go to Green Bay. It's a lovely place, especially in fucking February.
No, my
There
point
you
is though. Can I put this in your head? This vision in your head.
Go ahead.
Super Bowl week, Green Bay, historic Lambeau Field. All week they're
Dude,
hyping up
I
fucking
would
highlights.
love it.
You're gonna get your dick hard.
Yeah, no, trust me. As a football fan,
Yeah.
I would love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also, but the thing is,
As
the
a
Super
player,
Bowl,
as a coach, as
I don't
anybody
care.
who
no,
lives there.
not even
Hold
that.
on,
It's not even that because they don't even give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the Super Bowl is not meant for football fans.
You're right. You're right.
It's for
Gambling.
everyone
You're right.
else. It literally is for
no one's
everyone
gonna
else.
It's for the gamblers.
no one's gonna want to
It's
perform
not
the halftime
the
show.
gamblers, the
in Green Bay.
Yeah, the halftime show. Well, you could probably get some rock bands who don't give a fuck and
Yeah.
they'd totally be like, hell
But
yeah.
you're not gonna get Shakira shaking her fucking ass, getting that huge.
She would still warm that place up. Like,
Bring her out
but-
before the game. Let her melt some of that snow.
yeah,
Shakira,
seriously.
Shakira.
No, but yeah, definitely. And yeah, no, I think that's like I would love that to be the case, but it just it's not for us. Unfortunately, the Super Bowl is not for us.
Yeah, you.
I think they could do a lot better adjustments to the game of baseball than changing the playoff structure.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agreed.
probably.
Like
to
speed
speed
the
the
fuck
games up, that
But
kind of
how do you
stuff.
speed
Yeah,
it
that game
up?
is fucking slow.
Like, what's some actual real world implications you can make as a former baseball player? Because I never played. I just played softball like a girl, so, and I suck. So like
a woman, okay?
like a feminine woman, a powerful.
Okay,
feminine
this is how you do it. Okay, first of all, you limit the number of warm up pitches for each inning, because if it's a starting pitcher that's out there, he's been pitching 4 innings already. He doesn't need to throw 15.
How is it
He doesn't
determined
need
now?
he doesn't need to throw 15 warm up pitches.
No,
However,
how is it determined now though?
until he feels comfortable.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's silly.
So
Yeah.
and it's the same way.
It should be 5. Throw 5 pitches.
It's the same way when they're coming in from the bullpen. So that's going to put more strategic pressure on the manager of when do I get that guy up in the bullpen to start loosening up, because the only thing that they do differently with coming out from the bullpen to the field is to get used to the mound
Right.
when they come out from the bullpen to the field. Their arms should already be loose.
Right.
So they shouldn't need that many pitches
Right.
to get
5.
themselves loosened loosened
5?
up.
Is that fair?
So that slows down, that speeds up the in between innings
So it should be 5 pitches.
delay. The reason they're doing 5 pitches would be fine, but the
It's
reason
as far as he can count, guys. Just he keeps just
Yeah, I was
screaming
gonna say-
5.
I was gonna wait until someone's like,
But-
"Stop saying 5." I was gonna see if I could slip
but
in there.
I'm
as far as I could go.
going to tell you why they don't limit the pitchers in between inning, even though they should do that.
Because baseball's old and
Nope.
stupid.
Nope.
Man.
That's their commercial revenue.
Oh
Is
yeah,
in
of
between
course.
innings.
That's their TV
Yeah.
timeouts.
So the TV timeout
Right.
is the length of the warm-up pitches. So, I mean, you could also go with, all right, we're going to speed this game up. We're not going to have the pitchers bat.
Yeah.
You can go with a DH in both legs.
I like that too.
Okay? Because you go with the DH in both legs, it speeds the shit up. You don't have to worry about the pitcher running the bases and then, no, let him sit in the fucking dugout, because they do that in college. College, the pitchers don't bat. That's why the pitchers suck batting when they come to
Right.
the major leagues, because in the minor leagues and in college, they don't bat.
That's why I don't get that. Stop. That's why baseball's so done with tradition shit. Just baseball should drop its tradition nonsense.
I mean, I'm a purist as far as baseball is concerned, but I am to speed the freaking game
So
up
then
and to
you're
make and to make them. I've come around to the fact that to make the games more competitive, make them higher scoring, even,
Yeah.
more drama, because you're not going to come down. He's like, oh, we got bases loaded, we got 2 outs, and the pitcher's up. Oh, fuck this. I'm just going to throw 3 fastballs and he's going to strike out, and then
Right.
we're going to go to the next inning.
That would suck.
so what's some other ways to speed it up? How about limit the time the batters can step out of the box?
They actually have a pitch clock right now. So they limit the amount of time between pitches in the inning.
Right.
So they have to be ready to throw a pitch within, I think it's 15 seconds or something like that. I don't know what the exact pitch clock is. But that's what they tried doing, is doing the pitch clock.
When is that
I think you
implemented?
got it
When was that implemented?
a couple of years ago.
Okay.
They put but I would say get rid of the reviews. The only thing they should be able to go look at a review about is a home run.
Oh, I disagree with that.
Was it fair or foul? Why? They should get rid of it in the NFL too.
No.
You're crazy. I think you should have more reviews.
I don't know.
That
I don't
slows the
agree
game
with
up.
that.
Well,
But
I actually
think the
here's
reviews are-
here's what I think you should do with
Okay.
the
Oh, I guess
they have
NFL
2
and
each,
the
right?
reviews and stuff.
in baseball,
I-
too.
I have no idea.
I have
don't
one.
watch baseball, Rube.
I think that the reviews need to be actually fair. Like something needs to be done.
How's that not fair?
Oh, look at this.
Well, I
purist.
mean, how
Look at this.
many times have you seen something that's
Naive.
blatant where the refs are just like, I don't know about that.
Isn't it?
That's only in the NBA.
But isn't
And
yeah,
we
that's
caught
NFL.
'em.
But isn't
That's
the,
Yeah, that's a good
hold on.
point.
Isn't the baseball replay in New York just like the NFL replays in New York? Is not the umpires don't just decide on the field?
Yeah, the umpires they're on the field looking under the
Yeah,
hood.
but they're not the one who make the decision. The guy in New York does, right?
No, the refs in the
No.
NFL make the decisions too.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
Well,
They
no.
collaborate.
The
They
final
have-
word,
they have-
the final word is from New York, though.
Yes, the final word
final
from
word
New York,
is-
right?
For a while there, it was collaboration between because they're like, well,
I
you're on
don't-
the field.
I
Like-
I actually, I don't know. I'd have to check on it, but I think in baseball they actually have a replay person in the stadium.
So you
Yeah.
know, it's
No, actually, I think
hold
you're right on
We
that.
have the power of Google. We gotta look
That's
this up.
true.
Just look it up. Find
Evan,
out. where-
review these facts. Can you?
I mean, I
Put
can
these
the
facts
way
to a
the way
review.
I can see it, the way I can actually see it going is, you know how if you're watching baseball, I know you guys don't watch baseball. But
I
if
do
you're-
watch
but if
baseball.
you-
watches.
I
But if
do,
you're
I watch
watching
I'm the only
baseball,
one.
but if you're watching baseball, they got the strike zone
Yeah.
box up.
Yeah.
I can see the route of this going where they're going to have it somehow.
Yeah. Automated.
It'll go
They're
through,
doing that
and
in
then
the
the
Okay, so they have
umpire-
one in New York for that, but they
Yeah.
also they do it with 6 different rooms, and there's it's a multiple 2 umpires in each, and they all have 2 TVs. So
Right.
they're watching up to 6 games at one
Right,
time.
right. But
for the
I knew
MLB.
it wasn't just them on the field. I knew that.
Right,
I knew that.
but-
Right. So
But I think they're going to do something with the balls and strikes to get rid of the balls and strikes, and then
well, they were doing that in one of the minor league divisions, right? They had an automated
Something
pitch,
like that.
pitch,
Mm.
ball and
Yeah.
strike umpire, and there was this umpire standing behind the plate to call it, but he wasn't making the decision.
no, it was beeping or telling them.
It was in his
what
ear,
it
like
was.
strike ball, strike ball, strike ball. He would just call it,
Yeah,
which
not going to speed the game up. Just you
no,
know,
but it might
it would
solve
it
a
would
lot of
solve
arguments.
it would solve a lot of.
But it probably won't.
Bullshit.
You know.
Here's another way that I think you can speed up baseball. Is if you're going to intentionally walk somebody, you don't make the pitcher throw 4 fucking pitches.
They do that now.
I know that was
That
another
was
way
a great
that they
move.
did it.
I
that
love
was
that
great.
move.
We're going to intentionally walk them. All right, just
Yeah,
get
that's
down
so
the
much.
base.
That's so smart.
Right.
It was so much smarter. It's like, yeah, just go, bro. I'm gonna walk you. Just
Yeah.
don't even bother putting your shit on. Just go. Just walk on down there.
So I don't know, because I think the thing that slows the baseball games up is really the TV breaks,
But that's everything,
is
right?
the commercial breaks. Because
But I need to see
Hockey is the
what's
only major
going
sport that's
with it
2.5
now.
hours, like on TV.
Yeah, hockey's great.
Hockey is great.
Hockey just fucking
Hockey's the
figured it
best live
out.
sport.
Yeah, I would agree.
and
Or yeah,
while we're talking
pro
hockey,
wrestling.
let me go check my my hockey wager for tonight.
See,
Go Caps. Go Ovechkin. Go
what?
for 700.
What I want to fucking segue into? Brain trauma. No. What
So,
else?
We're back on the XFL.
Oh, that actually was it. Kevin and I are on the way down. Ev, what time are we at?
We are at 47 minutes.
Oh, okay, we got time.
The Caps haven't played yet. They're playing Colorado
They're playing Colorado.
in Colorado.
Okay,
So you might actually get to see the game if we wrap this up in time.
probably not.
I
I got Mike's to go to.
Kevin, going Raven tonight.
I got Raven, and I'm gonna try to hit up Good Hang.
Good hang.
Yeah, because I love that. I love that room.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a
gonna
fun room.
go home and tend to my flu-ridden wife.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
awful.
that's what marriage is like.
Yeah, it's terrible. Every day, Sally, you want to kill yourself.
That's good to know.
Yeah. No, Kevin and I on the way down, we were talking about like if we were saying how it's impossible if anybody really wanted to compete with the NFL. Like the XFL is clearly not competing with the NFL, right? It's just like, hey, is this fun for after the football for you guys? You know, as fans, you want to watch us, support us, great. We were saying, what would it take for like a guy or a organization to come together and go, fuck the NFL, we hate it. We want a straight up pure capitalist market compete the NFL. We're gonna put our games on Sundays. We're gonna recruit out of college. What would it take to get a legitimate competition from the NFL?
I don't know, dude. The football. Well, the NFL's been around what? 100 years? Is it gonna be? Is it?
It is 100
Is it?
years.
Is it legit?
100
Is it football or is it really
No,
just the NFL?
The NFL.
Okay.
The football's been around since the 1800s,
Okay.
the late 1800s. But they no forward passing. But there was it was football.
Okay, got you.
Like,
so, yeah,
colleges
like,
were
like
first, yeah.
rugby. Like
It was technically football.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It was like,
But it's born from rugby.
It was all college. Yes,
Yeah,
it was all
it's
colleges
born
too. It
from
was no
rugby.
professional teams.
okay, but. So what was your question again?
Fucking, I love being a pothead. Fucking what? No. What would it take
Oh, okay, yeah.
for like
yeah.
a team, like a person or organization to be like, fuck the NFL, we're gonna straight up compete, head up. Compete
What
against the
happened
NFL.
with fucking Trump? The USFL.
They weren't playing Sundays, were they?
They tried. They did try.
Oh, they did.
They
Yeah.
did try. They did try to go head to head,
And they recruited
and they were
because that's how Herschel
Okay,
Walker
so-
went out.
So
what
the president
fails-
of the United States. That's what it takes.
No,
Dun 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 dun
Not
dun
even, 'cause
dun
it didn't work. It didn't work. So not even
No,
that.
because the
Of
US
course, because he doesn't fucking know how to work anything.
the USFL still folded.
Yeah.
Right.
Great fucking 30 for 30 small potatoes.
No, you're
Check it
right.
out.
I totally forgot about that. Until
Yeah.
and I watched the documentary. I just forgot it existed.
But no, I agree. Like in the new, well, I think the XFL can carve out its own market. I think.
Right, but I'm saying though, like, do you think? Okay, so let's say I'm Jeff Bezos, or let's say I'm Adam Nutter, but I have Jeff Bezos money.
Yeah.
So I have a trillion, not trillion, I have a fucking $1 billion in the bank, and I'm like, fuck Roger Goodell. I think he's a terrible commissioner. I think the NFL is fucking soft. I think they're going the wrong direction. I want to make football real again. So here I am going to take my billions of dollars, and I'm going to invest in the Adam Nutter Football League, the ANFL.
It would
The
have
ANNF.
Yeah.
Whatever. But so then I'm going to go. I'm also
The
going
anal football.
The
League?
anal football.
Literally what I was.
No, you're yeah. By the way, I would absolutely name my league that. The anal.
I have
Football
enough
League.
money. It's called the Anal Football League. You guys are gonna buy it.
Yeah.
And the draft is.
Let's
I
get
got,
anal.
the draft is. I have to peg you. That's the draft. I have to fuck you.
That's
very violent
That's how you
draft.
get drafted.
It's a very aggressive draft style.
It's very
and-
fraternal.
I do it at Rito City in a crowd in New York.
This is a joke, but in I'm sort of kidding when I say this. I feel like you might get disappeared by the NFL.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish I was kidding, but there might be a
But
chance you might get disappeared.
No, I would
go,
agree with that,
I go.
Adam.
I go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a draft April fucking 1st instead of 3rd. Like 2 days before the NFL's draft.
and then you
right?
disappear 2
And
days
then-
before
hold
that
on,
draft starts.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on, and then I go, and I'm like, I'm serious about this. I invite college players out. Like I have the money to actually, so it's not bullshit, right? I have
Yeah.
the money. I get like ex NFL coaches. I get like good college coaches who like the
Yeah.
NFL shunned. I go. I'm sorry, a
gotta-
12-man league, a
you know
12-team league.
You know what you gotta do? It's all about benefits. You know, for like a player, like what is the best bang for my buck?
But if you could
know what
offer
I
them
mean?
millions and health insurance,
They'll take it.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
Well,
what
right.
I'm saying. You can do that if you. That's what it takes. It's gonna take. It's gonna take.
Let's wait and see what happens with the XFL.
There's no fucking way.
Well,
I
I'm
think-
just saying
I
because
think
they're
it,
going
I think it
to
can work. I think it can
because they're still going to have the opportunity to
Yeah.
recruit kids out of college
Actually,
and say
so,
don't enter the NFL draft. Wait and enter our draft.
so check this out. So the thing with the XFL, which is actually real smart, and what they might be able to bank off of is the young guys that are in the NCAA who want to make some money. They don't have a you need to play 3 years out of high school rule. They don't have that rule.
Oh, they're pulling the old Marshall Thundering Herd.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
We
that's
get to
Vince.
start freshman.
So
you can
Vince
start playing as a
McMahon.
freshman.
exactly.
We're gonna have
Brain
a Kobe
trauma
in the-
2.0.
Back to
in
school,
the
Adam.
XFL.
Dude,
How many years eligibility you got left, Adam?
Well, technically, I never played college.
Well, there you go. Go enroll in
Technically.
in your JUCO,
Yeah.
play a year, and then go to the XFL.
Bam. I
You're
don't
in.
even have to. I can just go to the XFL.
Can I be your manager?
Yes.
Nice.
That's how simple.
You're going to
it
be
is.
giving him money within no time. Don't even worry about it.
I'll be buying him a suit for the
Yeah.
draft. Some gold chains.
I would look so good. I would pip out for the draft. Like, who is this 33-year-old guy with brain trauma at the gates trying to get in for a tryout?
He's fine as a safety. Just give him some weed.
Just let him smoke on the field.
Oh, he'd be like the replacements. I think that guy's smoking on the field.
yeah. Just give him CBD water. He'll be fine.
That's right.
Get out there.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's the line of scrimmage, coach? He's fucking
Oh.
barely living.
But that would be interesting. That'd be interesting to see like a college prospect
Yeah, it would.
in the XFL, and then after the XFL, maybe in like 3 years, he'd be eligible for the NFL.
They would be.
Yes.
And then
It'd
what
be
do
like
you do
playing
then?
overseas in
Do
the
you
NBA.
stay? If you're that person and you're like making that money, if you're like the face of the XFL.
Well, no. Here's the thing: the XFL wants them to move on.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like
You're gonna move on.
Hypothetically, you have somebody, but there will be a decision to make.
Yeah,
you could
true.
either be the face of the XFL, or you could probably have a 3-year career. In the
you
NFL.
can be
Maybe
the
not,
face of
but-
the XFL, make as much money as somebody who makes in half a year who's on the practice squad in the NFL.
You think so?
I know so.
Practice squad
Well,
only
here's the
makes
Well, you
thing.
don't know the growth that's going to happen
Here's
in
the
the
thing
next
that I
3
see.
They
years.
already for the next 3 years they already have it all set, all the pay scales all set.
They don't know how it's going to be
Here's
true,
the
though.
thing. Here's the thing that
Well,
I
you never
see
know
what
how
Evan's
much it can
saying.
grow.
Really, you're right.
If they want them to move on, they're going to treat the XFL as the minor leagues for the NFL.
Exactly.
Oh hell
And
yeah!
That's
they
what
want
they're
that to
doing.
be. They're going to groom them and going to be like, "Hey, this is what we gave you."
I
Like
still think
That's right.
the NFL should start a minor league system.
they don't even need to. The
They don't need
XFL's
to
here.
now. The XFL
They did.
Gonna
It
do
was the AAF. and
I
it
know,
fucking
but it
sucked.
wasn't because it wasn't like the NFL funded. I'm talking like how the
Arena
NBA has
football
D
league?
leagues.
Come on.
No.
No,
The
the
American
the one of-
Alliance
yeah.
football thing that happened
Where they
last
cut
year.
the players mid-season and they were like, I'm not even in my hometown. They're like, good luck getting home. Remember that?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it
people
was so
all
fucked
up in
up.
hospital
We're
after they
gonna
get
cut
injured.
you and
Poor
not
Trent
buy
Richardson.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I just
you.
remember.
We're
That's
gonna
all I
cut
know.
you and not buy you a bus ticket.
that's what
home.
happened. And Johnny Manziel.
Immense.
He went there too.
Dude, fucking Manziel. What's Manziel doing?
He should go to the
Look him
XFL.
up.
They
No,
didn't want him.
well,
Wasn't
I
he
heard-
in Canada?
They didn't want him
They didn't
either.
want-
He did real bad.
He
He
played like a few
got it.
games and he sucked.
He was real bad.
Cut.
Yeah.
Dude.
You see, Kaepernick went out for the XFL and they were like, you wanted too much money.
Really? Yeah. I think.
Well,
yeah,
they
I
had
think it was
they
bad.
had their pay scale.
Well, I
already
mean,
set.
he makes more money from his Nike sponsorships than
course.
the XFL's paying
Yeah.
almost their whole team.
Plus, Vince
Correct.
McMahon owns that, and he's not about that.
He's not about that
He's
life.
Not, he's not about that life, dude.
That's true.
He's all about.
He's a good Republican boy. He's
Yeah,
a
he
good old
really
Republican boy,
is.
Mr. McMahon.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
wife
Yeah.
ran in the Republican Party when she was a senator.
No, she would. Well, not only that, she was in the cabinet
Yeah.
for small business.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Which is funny because that's nothing small about any business that she's ever done. Whatever.
yeah. Well, it was a family-owned business for a hot
Yeah.
second.
For
a hot second.
I mean, it still is, but like
let's,
you know,
let's end on UFC fights last week and the controversy of the main event. I'll fill you guys in.
Yeah, fill me in.
John Jones,
Johns.
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 Oh wow, he won.
Well,
Again?
here's the controversy, sir. So the controversy is it went to decision,
Yeah.
and it was Jones won by decision.
Yeah.
It was split decision though. Now, the scoring was horrendous by the judges.
Okay.
Like, I watched it. If I was scoring at home, which I kind of was,
Mhm.
I gave the first 2 rounds to Dominic Reyes. I gave round 4 and 5 to John Jones.
Mm.
Like, without a doubt, those 4 rounds to those 2, like, that's how it was.
Yeah.
Round 3 was close. You could say Reyes won round 3.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the scoring that the judges scored, it's like they weren't even watching the fight.
No, dear God.
The one judge scored John Jones 1 round 49-47, which is disrespectful. That's like saying Jones knocked him down twice, which should never happen.
Mm.
Rogan and Anik were saying that they looked over at the judges at one point, and one of the judges was watching the floor, not even the fight. He was like looking at the floor, like the fight was happening, not like between rounds.
Yeah, between rounds.
Like
yeah.
during the fight, the judge was just like,
Are you sure it's not his phone?
He was taking a
no,
nap.
yeah, he was like watching the floor.
He's
Yeah.
taking a nap.
Rogan's like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
So
Tired.
Yeah.
So like I don't know I don't know, man. Here's the thing, you know, like they say if you're gonna beat the champ by decision, you better fucking decisively beat the champ by decision, and
Yeah.
that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
So champ keeps his belt. That's always a fucking theory in MMA,
Yeah.
you know. But
That
like,
and just like Jones is the bigger name.
well, he's the best of all time. He's the best fighter of all time.
Well, there you go.
Well, the other thing it does is it keeps the interest for the next title fight.
Exactly.
Well, this deserves a rematch, in my opinion. This deserves an immediate rematch, in my opinion.
And this is light heavyweight, right?
Yeah.
Not heavyweight.
Dominic
Heavyweight.
No, light heavyweight.
Was he the dude who knocked the dude like in the knee, like in like a hot, like the fastest UFC? Who's the guy who like beat the dude?
Jorge Masvidal knocked out Ben Askren with a flying knee in 4 seconds.
Yeah. Was he supposed to fight like a champion? I thought he had the next.
Masvidal's fighting no one next. He doesn't have an. Oh, he's fighting Leon Edwards next,
Okay.
I think. Look that up. Make sure I'm right. Who Masvidal's fighting next?
Because I remember seeing like another. Well, I guess this is a lightweight. I don't really.
This is
know
light
much about
heavyweight.
it. Yeah.
Lightweight's like Connor. 155 is lightweight.
Okay.
like Dustin Poirier, those guys, Max
Gotcha.
Holloway. Max Holloway's featherweight. I'm sorry, but yeah, it was very close, man. So the controversy again. So the controversy came from the scoring of the rounds and stuff.
Right.
So then the article that after I'm sorry, I haven't made you look up a bunch of shit, but after he's looking up who Masvidal fights next.
I don't think he has the fight lined up yet.
Oh, then maybe I'm wrong. Okay.
Yeah, he was just literally like just a day ago he was
Wait a
talking
minute.
shit on Kamaru Usman
That's
for
who he's
ducking his
supposed to
fight. But Kamaru Usman's not fighting him.
That's the fight that everybody wants. Everyone wants him to fight Usman next.
Oh, okay.
Could you look up just how they're going to do that judging for the MMA? So they want to hold judges accountable, essentially. So I think what they're going to do in Invicta, which is the UFC's all-female division,
Yeah.
they're going to do I'm sorry. Oh, Kansas MMA. They're going to do a real-time scoring. So they're going to show the actual scoring of the judges' cards after each round.
Mm.
To
I
be
think
like,
they ought to show it as they go along.
that's what they're doing after each round. Well, that's how you do it after each round. So after each
No,
round,
what they
No.
what they do now is what they think it would be. They do like a here's what the
right? No, I'm saying what this is.
this is an actual this
the
is what
actual
they
judges'
have to hand
scoring
it in.
card.
They have to hand it in at the end of the round, and it's going to be
It's
known
not
to
a
the
speculation.
I
Because-
think they ought to make it electronic, like they do, and just sit there and
Well,
say.
that's more.
That's
That's what
what
they're going to be
essentially
doing.
it's gonna be.
That's what they're going to
Okay.
be doing because
Because if they do it electronic, they can show
I mean,
it on
as
the screen while
as
they're
you've
actually
seen
doing
now,
stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
you can't tally it like that. So a lot of judges also have to like mark. They can't necessarily even look down. They have a very specific way of marking stuff. So that's why it's at the end of the round you just put it in. So
Yeah.
so at the end of the round, these judges now after each round has to put in their score of that round. So if it was 10-9, 10-8
you
round,
can't
Right.
at the end be like, I'm going to score it a little bit different because I liked how he fought at the end. It's like, oh, he lost all of these rounds, but then he won the last round. He
and
lost
also
that
you
fight.
can see what the judges
Right.
are thinking. Like, how the fuck are they judging this fight?
Yeah,
Right.
Like for
Yeah.
that fight, if everybody saw
Well, then
like,
they should be able to call him out in the middle of the fight.
lots more
Kind of. What the
transparency.
fuck are you doing?
kind of, but like that. Like if Dominic Reyes saw that one judge who scored that 10-8 round or 10-7 round, whatever the fuck it was, I'd be like, "What the fuck, bro? I didn't even get knocked down. How are you scoring me so low? Like this is
Yeah.
crazy." Like so, I like that. I like they're held accountable because
Yeah.
none of these judges are terrible sometimes,
Yeah.
and there's no
Because
accountability.
they don't fight.
Yeah, it's true. A lot of
They
them
don't
also are
fight.
boxing judges
That's
who
like
don't
the
even really
Olympic-
like
That's
MMA.
like the Olympic judges.
Yeah.
For gymnastics, they don't do gymnastics, but they still score for
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I just think that judges for too long in MMA don't get held accountable, and this is
Well,
a start.
Well, here's the thing: MMA is a big dollar thing now too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
huge.
So now they got to really start buckling it
now
down.
it's getting its respect.
That's
Yeah.
right. And now they got to really start saying, okay, now we got to really start, holding people accountable if we're going to continue to make this kind of bank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty
So-
much.
But I like the idea. Hopefully, I
Yeah,
don't
that'd
know.
be nice.
Hopefully that makes judges also be like, "Fuck, I have to pay attention, or I have to fucking score. This is accurate." I don't want to get my name out there. And
Right, like if the
That's true.
other judges put something completely different than you, it's just like, what the fuck? Like,
the Bird, her name was Bird. She was one of the judges for the McGregor Mayweather fight, and
What a lazy name, Bird.
yeah, and I think it's like Adelaide Bird or something like that,
Adelaide.
or something like that, and.
That's such an old name.
She gave such a terrible scoring job.
Mhm.
They made such a note of how bad she was. She almost got like shamed out of boxing as a
Oh
judge.
wow, really?
She had to she stepped down from some shit.
She didn't fly away.
She did not. She didn't make it. She was a jailbird. But point is that. But it took so many high level names being calling her out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I would take it.
Well,
But
there you
it'd be
go.
interesting. It'd be interesting,
Yeah.
especially if with brain technology and shit, like what they're thinking. You're gonna fucking-
They're gonna Elon Musk Neuralink him.
Yeah, I think that's the next step in boxing or in MMA.
Neuralinks.
It's just gonna be like three people looking like Professor Xavier.
no, you plug it into the fighters, and they'd all be the same stuff going on in Adam's brain, just like.
Now it just becomes a video game thing.
Violence. All right, guys, this has been fun. We're at time, right?
Yeah.
We're at time. Okay. We're at
What a-
time. We're at time. All right. Let's give pluggies. Thanks for just DropTent.com, everybody. DropTent on YouTube. Check that out. Kev at Jamman128 at
There you go.
Instagram and Kev Dalt on Twitter. Jesse, you have any shows coming up / social media?
Actually, yeah. So on Instagram, follow me at jpedraza74. Yeah, you can. Pedraza is spelled Pedraza. Yeah, I don't. Shows are not final. I got some things cooking in the books, but yeah, look out for me. I'm gonna post it for sure. Just follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, follow Jesse. Producer Evan NWW on the gram. At Adam Nutter for me. By the way, I forgot to change the fucking Chiron again. Yeah, I know. We're gonna do it right after this. We're going to do it because I'm going to keep forgetting. So, at Adam Nutter, Twitter, Instagram, Adam Nutter Comedy on Facebook. I have a shit ton of shows coming up. February 21st, I'm doing a roast battle up in Easton, PA at Connections Art Gallery at 7 p.m. February 24th, I'm doing Monday Night Goots at Caroline's, New York City. Check that out. Dive Bar Comedy Show, February 26th in Philly at the Dive Bar, 8 p.m. New Liberty Distillery Comedy Show, February 28th at 8 p.m. That's also in Philly. Then back at the Pop-In.
Oh, I'm on that.
Oh, yeah, you are on that.
I am on that.
I forgot. I saw your name on that today. My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, well, I was... Yeah, no, I'm on that.
It's right. I totally saw your name on that.
No,
Shit, my bad. We're on that together.
No, you're fine. I'm the piece of shit that didn't promote it.
I totally forgot I saw your name on that today. Jesse and I are both on that show together.
Yeah, check us out.
Then I'm back at the Pop-In in Chalfont. Caitlin Rupert is headlining that show from New York. She's awesome. Check her out. Then, if you guys listen to Nerds with Words, Neil Wood and myself, we are judging a roast battle in New Jersey, March 15th at Miss Sealy Blues. That's also 8 p.m. Check that out. That's going to be fun. And then my favorite, back at John and Peters at New Hope, March 26th. I think opening up for Aaron Berg again as of now. He's still doing that show, but he might be doing Skankfest. So, as of now, I'm opening up for Aaron Berg. But either way, there's a show that night, 9 p.m. in New Hope, PA. John and Peters, come on out. That's my shit. Woo! All right.
Damn, that's a list.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
He's a working man.
All right, you fucks. Oh, check out Blaze G
man.
Comedy.
Yeah,
he has shows coming out. No, he actually has
I'm
some
just
shows
kidding.
coming
I'm
out.
kidding. Please do.
He's on that roast battle with me, and on the 21st. On the 22nd, he's doing a competition at the Cabaret Comedy Club in Philly.
Oh, really?
He's at some new comic competition he's doing.
Who?
Blaze.
Oh, Blaze? Okay.
Yeah. So he'll be there. Check him out. I'm going to be there for support. I'm going to help. I'm going to support. So that's what's the name of that club?
I don't know.
The Philly Comedy Cabaret. What the fuck that is? That weird one. On Roosevelt Boulevard.
Oh.
Comedy
No.
Cabaret. What's the
I
fuck
don't
it
know.
called?
I don't know. What it's
Whatever. Check out. And then
Look it up. You have the internet, people.
And then he's also on that Dive Bar show with me. So check that out. So check out Blaze. Yeah. All right. We're done. Bye.
Bye.